Hello everyone, welcome back to Unfinished Curious Mind. Let me start with a simple question today. Have you ever wondered why human looks more similar to chimpanzees than to dogs, cats or cows? Or why scientists often compare humans look more similar to chimpanzees than to monkeys and apes? Like, to answer this question, I believe we need to understand three more important terms that are frequently used in biological anthropology: primates, hominids, and hominins. So let's begin. Many students become confused because these terms sound similar, but they refer to different levels of our evolutionary family tree. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what primates are, what hominids are, what hominins are, and how they are related. Why these terms are important in human evolution and in anthropology. So let's begin our journey through millions of years of evolution. Imagine that all living organisms are part of a big family tree, gigantic family tree. At the top are animals. Among animals are mammals. Among mammals, there are primates. Among primates, there are apes, and among apes, there are hominids. Hominids are hominins, and among hominins is us. That means Homo sapiens. Think of it like this: if animals are an entire country, mammals are a state. I am once again trying to repeat what I am saying. If animals are an entire country, then mammals are the state, primates are a city, hominids are a neighborhood, and hominins are your own family. As we move downward, the group becomes smaller, right? And more closely related to humans. Then what are primates? What are primates? So, primates are those, it is a category, or we can say primates are an order of mammals that includes lemurs, lorises, tarsiers, monkeys, apes, and humans. The earliest primates appeared approximately 55 to 65 million years ago. Let us understand primate even let us understand with an example. I think it will be very easy for you all to understand it even better. Imagine living in a forest. You need to jump from branch to branch. You need to judge the distance accurately. You also need hands that can grasp the branches, and you need eyes facing forward. Over time, natural selection favored these characteristics. This is why primate developed. So if we try to recall the characteristics of the primate, those are the forward facing eyes, binocular vision, grasping hands and feet, nails instead of claws, and large brain, complex social behavior. Today, if we look humans, they all possess all these characteristics, even while holding a smartphone, writing notes, or drinking a cup of tea or a coffee, you are using adaptation inherited from your primate ancestors. As I was talking about the primates, just let's quickly, I'll tell you all about the primates. Primates are divided into two major groups. Those are Stepsorhini. In the Stepsorhini, there are lemurs and lorises. If we look at those characteristics, they are basically greater dependence on smell, smaller brains, more primitive in features. Example, the ring-tailed lemur of Madagascar. Talking about the haplorhines, haplorhines includes tarsiers, monkeys, apes, and humans. As you can already see with the examples, the characteristics of them includes better vision, large brains, more complex behavior. Within haplorhini, we find a special group called anthropoids. In anthropoids, there are New World monkeys, Old World monkeys, apes, humans, and this group is extremely important because humans belong from here. Then, main question: what is hominid, right? Or what are hominids? Now let's move little closer to humans. A hominid is basically is any member of the family Hominidae. That means today hominids includes orangutans, chimpanzees, bonobos, humans. Many students make a common mistake. In older textbooks, hominids sometimes meant by only humans and human ancestors. But modern classification is different. Today, all great apes and humans are considered hominids. Example, imagine a family reunion. At the reunion, there are humans, gorilla, chimpanzee, orangutan. All belong to the same family. That is what? Hominid. That is what? Hominid. Therefore, all are hominid. Talking about the hominid definition, quickly understand the definition of hominid. Hominid is a family of primate, comes under the group primates. It is a broad group. I have already discussed it. In the so primate comprise humans, chimpanzees, bonobos, gorillas, orangutans, and their extinct ancestors characterized by relatively larger brain, absence of a tail, and advanced cognitive abilities. In hominid is the family where is in taxonomic family of primates, commonly known as the great apes, which includes modern humans and their closest living and extinct relatives, for example, Australopithecus, uh, afarensis, Australopithecus, robustus, Zinjanthropus boise, and many more like Homo habilis. And though there are some, we have to gather the deep understanding of the Australopithecus because it is also a very vast topic in the biological anthropology. So we will be discussing it in another video. Okay. Before talking about the members of the hominid, let's understand the characteristics of hominids. They have similar like the primates, larger brain size, larger body size, uh, no tail, complex social behavior, long childhood period, okay, high intelligence, strong parental care. Examples: chimpanzees use stick to catch terminates, right? Orangutans also use leaves as umbrellas. Gorillas often live in organized social groups. Humans also build civilizations. These are the examples of advanced human behavior, isn't it? Then what are hominids? Hominids, right? It might sound similar with hominid, but there are some small, keen, distinct difference noticeable in these two terms. Okay, now we come up the group which is most closely related to us, that is hominids, right? Hominids includes modern humans and extinct human ancestors too, but they do not include gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees. A hominin is any uh, species more closely related to humans than to chimpanzees after the human chimpanzee split. Example, if I let us understand with an example. Think of two siblings. One branch leads to chimpanzee, the other branch leads to humans. Everyone on the human side is a hominid. Everyone on the chimpanzee side is not. If we talk about important hominin includes Australopithecus afarensis, the famous Lucy, walked on two legs, small brain. Talking about Homo habilis, also known as handyman, used stone to. Homo erectus are first hominin to spread outside Africa, used fire. Talking about the modern Homo sapiens. Modern humans developed language, art, agriculture, science, and technology. So, in a conclusion, we can say that primate is the broadest group. In the primates, we have seen that lemurs, lorises, tarsiers, monkeys, apes, humans all comes under the mm, term primate. Hominids are orangutans, gorilla, chimpanzee, bonobos, humans. Talking about hominids. Hominids are the narrower group consisting of modern humans and their extinct ancestor that evolved after human chimpanzee evolutionary split. Hominids are Australopithecus, humans, Homo habilis, Homo Neanderthals, Homo erectus, and many more. Finally, imagine a giant tree. The trunk is the primate. A large branch became the apes. From the branch grows the hominids. From within the hominids emerge a smallest branch which is known as hominins. At the very top of the branch stands modern human. When we study primates, we learn about our distinct relatives. When we study about hominids, we learn about our closest living relatives. When we study hominins, we learn about ourselves. And that is why anthropology is so fascinating. It tells the story of where we come from and how we became human. If this video helped you understand the difference between primate, hominids, and hominids, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Unfinished Curious Mind. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next anthropology video.